Hello everybody, how are you today? Dagamon here, welcome to another one of my benchmarking videos. In this video I'm going to benchmark Quantum Break on a single GTX 970 paired with my old Core i7-860. As always, this is a digital recording at 60 frames per second, so what you will see in this video will be pure performance. I have already done a GTX 970 video with my 2500, but I'm testing now to see how the CPU affects the performance in this game. So Core i7-860, it is overclocked to 4 GHz. There it is. GB of system RAM, and the graphics card is a single GTX 970, a Gigabyte G1 model. Latest forks were installed, and it is also overclocked in order to reach 1.5 GHz in clock speed. Now for this benchmark I'm going to use fraps to collect frame rate data. We will see the result in this file and some analysis at the end of the video. So let me launch the game and let's see how it fares. Options first, 1080p resolution of course, and I'm using the Ultra preset, but I am disabling vertical sync of course, and as you can see it changed to custom, but it is Ultra preset. And with these settings I'm going to my timeline and load my campus in Escape, which is my benchmarking location. I'm skipping this cutscene, and now I can start the benchmark.
That was the first time my power started to manifest. An out-of-control burst of energy that saved Will.
Jack, your proximity to the pulse, it must have altered your relation to the chrono.
Will, what I just did back there, what the hell is happening?
That's what I'm telling you.
Not in the right language.
Explosion make time go bad. If time is an egg, then that egg is fucking broken. A time egg is fucked.
What? Why is there an egg in this?
There's a fracture in time. It's breaking down, leading to the end of time, and door.
What?
Locked. They cut my security clearance. Ah! That didn't help.
Stand back. I'll get it open.
HQ, securing the
Will,
server room. Over.
More of them. Hide.
They're coming. In here. I warned Paul about this. About the calculations. I tried to make you listen to me.
By shoving a gun in my face?
Yes, a gun. The universal symbol for shut the fuck up and listen to me.
Sound logic is always...
Shh.
You...
We're on this side. We sure he didn't head back up to the lab? He could have gone back and tried to take the surface
This
elevator.
doesn't make any sense.
On his way
How?
there.
Why are you even here?
That's your biggest concern right now?
Backup's en route to flush it out.
Paul brought me here to clean up your mess.
My mess? Do you even...
Raider team, target spotted exiting the service elevator.
You heard her. Let's go.
You have no context for any of this, Jack. You weren't here. A lot happens in 6 years. This is bigger than us. Can't make it personal.
They're trying to kill us, Will. It's pretty goddamn personal.
Listen, getting you involved is the last thing I wanted. I'm sorry.
Right.
Fracturing time is only gonna get worse. We have to stop this before it's too late.
How?
First, we have to get to my car. You're better at the door thing.
Will, get out!
Target's armed. Opening fire.
It's getting down!
Yeah, I noticed.
Jesus!
Go, go, go! Weapons free!
Will, stay down.
Move in, gun, Joyce!
Then stop fucking getting me. God damn it. Will, are you okay?
I think so. Jack, that was...
I know. This is way out of hand.
I'd used a gun before. I'd been in a couple tough spots. Never had an army of pro gunmen chase me.
Not good. This is not good. There's the elevator to the lobby. Wait. It's coming down. Hide!
Not again. Come on. You can do this. You can do this.
Where is everybody?
Hey, the other Joyce is here too!
Guys, we're in Monarch uniforms.
Monarch? What the hell is Monarch firing at?
You tell me!
Hey!
Time's acting up again.
No surprise. We have to go.
Raider team, have Jack and William Joyce been detained?
Did you hear that? They know our names. They knew we'd be here.
They must be after the machine. The elevator. It's the only way out.
We can't go to your car. Monarch could be expecting that.
We have to, Jack. It's important. To fix the fracture. We need to get to my car.
Okay, just walk me through this, Will. Okay, time's broken. Fine. But now you're saying we can fix it?
In theory, I built something for such an event years ago. But finding the countermeasure won't be easy.
The countermeasure. What? Okay.
What happened?
Maybe the door's still open. Let me try. Will? Oh, crap. Frozen again.
Somehow I could focus and unfreeze Will. Even if the world was still frozen.
Stunner. She was right. About the fracture. About all of this.
Where's your car?
This way.
I met this girl. I'm gonna get on my way here. She's not unfreezing. It worked on you. Why isn't it working on the others?
I don't know. It may have to do with chronon exposure. Look at them all. It's a goddamn invasion. What are they doing? Why? They're taking everybody, every witness to what they've done. We can get to the parking lot through the lecture hall.
You said you were prepared for this. You knew it was gonna happen. How?
Beth Wilder. It's complicated. I'll explain in the car. Through this door. It's collapsed. For now. Oh no, no. My car. They're patrolling the parking lot. Oh god, it's...
Okay. Okay, Will. Calm down, okay? I'll take care of this. I'll fight my way through. I'll get the car and I'll bring it around.
Are you sure you can handle this?
No. Are you sure you can fix time?
No.
Then we'll call it even.
Here. You'll need the keys. Hey, Jack. Be careful.
Yeah, okay, I will. What the hell?
My powers were growing. I started to sense things, premonitions, echoes from the past.
Being goddamn tyrant. Where's your car, Will?
I could see an echo of the past. Will, arriving at the university.
I hope to God I'm not too late.
That's... See. Oh, shit!
Something clicked. I could reach out and stop time in a focused area.
You don't know what you're doing!
Will. Fuck. They're coming from my left, Will. I gotta get back to him. I swear to God, if you hurt him! Change your plans. Screw the car.
Interesting game to benchmark as always. So let's see. The average frame rate was not very good at 52 frames per second. I kind of expected a little better, however the game does play quite nicely. Frame rate and frame times are quite decent. The GPU usage is consistently at lower than maxed out, around 75 to 80%. We do have quite a lot of CPU limits, even at 4 GHz. The game does need quite a strong processor to run better than it does right now. Not that it is bad, but I have seen better performing games on this CPU at this frequency. Now as you can see, the CPU usage per logical core is not maxed out. That is due to thread switching. Hyperthreading does not seem to do a lot, so essentially we're looking at one core which is maxed out, another core is maxed out, but the load is spread between the logical cores. This one seems to do a little less work, the same for the fourth one, but overall if you consider this as a physical core and not logical cores, we do have quite high CPU load. CPU usage is shown to be at 50%, but as always with hyperthreading you can never know if this is calculated as per logical core. We could be looking at 100% of physical cores load. CPU temps are not too bad. It did get a little warm. At 70 degrees, not too bad, not too chilly either. GPU temps are fine, however. RAM usage at 5.9 gigabytes. 1.5 GHz for the core clock of the GTX 970. The memory usage is also quite high at some points. It even reached the theoretical limit of 3.5 gigabytes of the 970. Power of the card at 66%. And now for the more interesting part, we are going to see the beautiful graphs ultra. Now I have GTX 970 here plus i7-860, and I'm going to open this file. Okay, but on top of that I'm also going to open the GTX 970 run on the 2500K, which is located on my other system, which is here. Now the GTX 970 on the 2500 is this one, the other one is on the 1070. Why not open that as well? It will be fun to see all the runs together. Okay, so we have blue. Let me change that to, I don't know, green. something like that. Okay, so the GTX 970 with the i7-860 are at 52 frames per second, while the GTX 970 with the 2500 were at 72 frames per second. That is a very big performance difference, and even the comparable has a tremendous difference. We are going from 57 to 42 frames per second. Completely different performance, almost 50% faster. The variability in the stuttering do not change very much between the two runs, but what changes is the average frame rate, which is crazily different. And of course we have what? I'm afraid I opened the wrong. How do I close that? Here. Let me give it another try, my friends. I am afraid I have opened the wrong. What the hell is this? One is from the 1070, I'm sure of it, on November. Okay. Yes, I see my mistake now. As you can see, the 1070 did indeed have a huge performance difference from the 970. Okay, so far, excuse my delay, my conclusions regarding the 970 on the 2500 and the 860 were correct. These two are correct, and we have the 1070, which is also a lot faster, almost not almost double performance compared to the 970 on the 860. In any case, the focus of this run is the 970 on the 860, so let's see some visualizations of the frame times. Firstly, we do have some spikes here and there. Unfortunately, these two spikes in the frame times are due to the two cutscenes that I cannot skip during the run, but they are very small in length, so they do not affect the performance result by a lot. Now, regarding the frame times beyond 16.7 milliseconds, we can see that we do have a very large frame count that is above this threshold, so not the greatest gaming experience on this CPU with this video card. Of course, it is purely a CPU limit this time. Frame times, again, we can see that unfortunately most of these frame times are above 16 milliseconds, scattered all over the place. And let's see the frame times of the three runs. They are pretty similar. The 970 with the 2500 is a little longer, but that's okay. We can clearly see the differences in the frame times. The 1070 is the black one, very fast rendering. The 970 on the 860 is the yellow one, and the same card with a different CPU produces a completely different result in the red, as you can see here. Very different result. I did not see that coming, to tell you the truth. The frame rate, again, the 1070 is a lot faster. The 970 on the 2500 is also a lot faster than the 860. I did not expect this difference between these two CPUs. Let's see min, max and average. The minimum is the same in all systems due to the two cutscenes that I cannot avoid, but you can see the average is completely different from the three systems. Variability and stuttering. The variability is almost the same in all three runs due to the nature of the game. You know, the camera moves around a lot. Very little stuttering on the 2500K, and we can see that the stuttering is the same on these two runs, although the video card is different. It is a little higher, however, on the 860. Another interesting graph. The percentiles. There is something wrong with the calculations of the percentiles. This is not correct, I think. Oh, no, it could be, yes. This is due to the two cutscenes, as I mentioned earlier. That's why I try to avoid cutscenes during the benchmarking sessions, but it was necessary for this run. That's okay, however, because we can go to the 98th percentile and we can see that the 1070 is worlds apart from the worst result of the 860 with the 970, and the 970 with the 2500 is quite good. Time spent beyond curve, and lastly the comparable frame rate overlaid with the variability and the stuttering. We can see that just for the difference of the processor produces a result performance increase of 36% for the 2500K, for the comparable result at least. Very interesting stuff. I will revisit this game, of course, with different configurations at some other point. For now, thank you very much for watching, my friends. I will see you on my next video.